Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online. In today's video I am participating in a Burn Jita, but as I'm one of the good guys, I am of course trying to defend the system from the Imperium forces. And I'm trying to do this in this Dominix that I've made. So let's see if there's anything we can do. I'm not alone. There's definitely lots of people that hang around the, you could say, staging station. And we can see someone blow up right there, where the Imperium has stocked most of, or at least a decent amount of their coursers, so that they can get their fleets out and gank some freighters. And yeah, you can just wait on the undock to try and do some damage to them. I mean, I've seen some people also try to use shield reps on the freighters that are being bumped, but well, it's just such overwhelming DPS that's always brought to bear that really doesn't help. So this might get a bit long-winded if they don't come out very soon here, but I also grabbed the frigate and tried to set up a bookmark close to the bumping that was happening at the time. So hopefully we'll be able to get a chance, and we'll see what comes of it. So I like my Dominix. Basically I've based him around, what the hell is that beam? Is that a wreck? Based him around doing as much alpha damage as possible, big guns, and then the Sentry drones to be able to do so from like 30 kilometers out. I'm at a good spot, I think, from the undock, and if anyone undocks there with blinky stuff that I can fire at them, then that is of course what we're going to try to do. I'm not gonna waste my time on pots, because that really doesn't work out too well, but we will see. Yeah, you may have noticed right here I have a Capsuleer log of timer, cause combat with another Capsuleer. Who would have thought that the lone wolf would ever get into combat with another Capsuleer? But this is a great time to try and basically find some fits and learn some tactics when it comes to like the PvP flags and things like that with bad guys around stations in high 6. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. You can see that they are returning from a gank, so you get lots of red blinky capsules that are docking back. Hopefully they go out pretty soon for another gank, and then I can come back. I think that these guys come from out of system, because whenever they hit a freighter, you do have like tie-dye that hits pretty hard. So we will see if it works or not. But yeah, there we go. We've got lots of capsules, Condi, TNT, things like that are docking up in the station. So obviously that is the first thing that you need to do, try to figure out where they keep coming from, and honestly just follow a couple of red blinky capsules and you will find the station pretty easily. What do we have around here? We've got another courser, we get a Malediction, a Thrasher Impel, a Svepel as well, another courser, a Blackbird. Yeah, look at that, also perched around this undock, ready to take on anyone that undocks in a ship with a criminal timer. So that is basically what we are waiting for. As to be said, the PvP in EVE Online can be lots of waiting. It's just the nature of a sandbox game. Nobody likes to lose, so everybody tends to try and play in a safe way. But always remember the #1 rule in EVE Online, which is to not fly what you can't afford to lose. So this is just a Tech 1 Dominix. It's really not a big deal. Don't even think I put Tech 2 guns in this one. Nope, just some 1200mm Scout artillery with an optimal range of 24 kilometers. Fall off is 66, so I should be able to hit pretty well on that undock. And then when I start to see some ships undocking here, I'll also deploy my guards and try to do some damage. It takes quite a while for me to actually target something, so we will see if it works out or not. But we can definitely confirm that there's lots of bad guys docking in this station right now, and I heard an explosion, but I don't really see anything. So stay safe, well, stay in the right spot and be a little bit patient, and then hopefully the bumping hasn't pushed the target off too far for me to actually go after them. Now an Ibis, I'm not gonna try to shoot that. I don't think that that's worth it. Tends to just be either bait or someone trying to move away, which apparently is the case here. Admiral Adorma, a little bit late to the party. One of the last capsules to come in. Actually coming in right next to me. Right there. And what else do we have here? A Gnosis as well on this undock. Quick transport that gets out. And then I do think most of these other people here, the ones in black that don't have timers or anything like that, are also here hunting for some kill marks, trying to do some damage to the gankers. So another capsule, several more coming back here. These guys don't have blinky timers anymore, so can't hit them. But yeah, let's maybe go take a look at what's waiting for them here. So we got some cursors undocking though, so I gotta be ready just in case. This is not a target though. It's more capsules. And then that one is potentially a target, but he's not blinking, so we're not gonna move. Off he goes towards the perimeter gates. Okay. And of course the Jita spam is like nothing, is extreme right now. And there they come, so I can target that one. Let's go. Anyone that's blinking. What the hell, why aren't my guards coming out? We're in tie-dye, okay. That's what's happening here. And so anyone that I can, I mean, all those that are not blinking, can't really target them. And then, of course, on the undock them itself, lots of these guys are not targetable right now because they're basically still on the invulnerability. But let's see if we can grab one. There should be some targets, and all you need is basically someone to be bumped a little bit out of their line. There we go. We can actually target the first one. Let's engage. Blop. Fire, fire, fire. That one is down. Okay, let's see if we can spot another one. At some point there's gonna be a response, but we will see. Target something. Yep, next one. Fire. Big guns. Everything we've got. With the target painter. Anything else that's still blinking at a decent range. Back out in another cursor, and she's blue for me now. Blop, there we go, down you go. See if we can, well, if they want to get back out in those cursors, that's fine by me. We still have one at 32 up there. And the capsules, probably not. You can always gamble on that, of course. One of them is being targeted. Just in case. Blop. And down they go. Now, I should move fast at this point. Let's do a quick reload and let's get to my other spot. I'll probably be late. A cursor fleet is quite fast. Oops, and I was actually targeting the station. I still need to, I'm still trying to learn this, right? I'm still trying to figure out how can you disrupt this. You now also have two limited aggression timers with two people, so you gotta be a little bit careful. They might undock in like stronger ships and things like that. But if I'm right and they are going after the target that I saw before, then perhaps I can still get there. As long as we don't have tie-dye, they're not hitting a freighter in local, and I may still be on time for some more attacks. And what do we have here? Another kill report, and I get a bounty payment as well. It's not gonna be a lot, I don't think. But alright. Let's get back to it. And this is the sandbox. Even someone that's completely solo like me, sure, I have to risk a bigger ship in order to be able to make a difference. I have to go for a very specialized ship as well. But you can try to disrupt other players' activities here, and I took out a couple of these cursors that were undocking for a gank pretty good. And this is basically, I think, one of their next targets. There should be a freighter in here somewhere. Let's see if I can get out of warp and take a look. I'll be a little patient, but yeah, that's the bad thing. I don't have a prop mod on this one, and they're already 185 kilometers out. So there's really no way for me that I'm going to be able to hit these guys like that. But there we go. And then if we look right there on my Dominix, first few kill marks are starting to show up. Next up, as long as I've got that limited timer, if you want to play it really safe, just warp off to a planet or something like that, so that they're less likely to find you. Whenever it's gone, put yourself back on the perch and go out there. That is if you're worried. Keep in mind here, now we've got 2 people, and I don't know who I shot at, of course. Let's take a quick look at employment history from 2014. And then the other one, let's see here. Yeah, also playing longer than me. Those guys might have a much more powerful PvP ship ready in that station as well, and might of course decide to come after me. And so this is basically the other part of the game where you might become the hunted. You start out as the hunter, but you never know. We're going up against like the biggest group in the game at this point, trying to disrupt their activities. There's definitely a little bit of risk to this, but if you're a little bit organized and if you're willing to risk your ship, you can get some nice little kill marks out of Burn Jita. And that's gonna be it for this video then, guys. Managed to get a couple. We'll see if we can get some more. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.